Hi everybody, I'm Melissa. Welcome back to Cloudmom.com. This video offers some tips on breastfeeding an 8-month-old baby. Also, please watch the series I've been filming on the first year with your baby where I have a lot of breastfeeding tips. Breastfeeding comes with different challenges at every stage. The challenges you face when you have an 8-month-old, in my view, are twofold. Number one, your baby has started to eat solids, so you have to balance out when you're breastfeeding them with when you're giving them solids. What I do when it comes to that challenge is I breastfeed my baby first when my baby has woken up. Then I wait a bit and give the solids, and then if necessary, I give a little more breast milk before I put my baby down for his nap. This is a good thing to do because you ensure that they're eating enough milk, because if you give the solids first, sometimes the baby's not hungry and doesn't want any milk, and this can be challenging. Keep in mind though that the amount of breast milk you're giving your baby at this stage has gone down. My pediatrician told me to aim for between 16 and 24 ounces a day. Okay, so that's the first challenge, is scheduling your breastfeeding sessions in relation to when you're giving your baby their solids. The second challenge, and this is a big one, is how distracted your baby will become. Babies this age see better, they interact more with the world, they can hear better. All of these things are going on in their brain. So all of a sudden it's not so interesting to just look inward at you and breastfeed for minutes and minutes at a time. So what you'll find happening is your baby will start to breastfeed. They'll then rip themselves off the breast and look off, into the horizon. And you're left there thinking, oh my God, how can I manage to do a full feed with this baby? A lot of people assume when this happens that their baby is weaning, that their baby is done breastfeeding. I never made this assumption. I think it's just a normal developmental milestone, and what you have to do is approach things differently. So what do? Number one, try to eliminate the distractions. Go into your baby's room or find a nice, soft, quiet place. You can even dim the lights. I would forget about being on the phone or talking to people or any of those other things, and try to get your baby to focus on the breastfeeding, okay? Number two, keep at it. You're gonna start feeding your baby, and then your baby's gonna rip off, and then, maybe you'll burp your baby, then you put your baby on again and just devote some time to it and go as long as you can, feeding in little bits and starts until you see that your baby seems to be full. So with all that said, I'm gonna take a stab at feeding my 8-month-old Bracey. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's see. Let's see if we can get started here. Get the let down and nurse. His hands are going in there. That's tricky too. Boom. There we go. Now we started. Once you get the letdown on one side, you feel that milk rushing into your breast and the baby takes to the breast and gets a little milk in their tummy, they're gonna calm down. They'll eat for a bit. They'll rip themselves off because they're distracted. Try to keep putting them back on the breast. You then might have to burp them, keep putting them back on the breast again, and eventually you'll get there. You'll have the feeling that they're full and that they've eaten enough. Another thing you might want to try doing is offering a toy if they're very distracted, or you can actually stand up and twirl around while nursing the baby. And that can work also. I've tried all of these things and they've all worked. Best of luck nursing your 8-month-old baby, and please check back in for more how-to videos.